Watch these streaming stocks as the market heats up. There may be low barriers to entering the streaming market, but becoming one of the winners of the streaming war has proven very difficult. Netflix, it's still the gold standard of the streaming industry, and it'll probably stay that way for some time. Disney, a more aggressive push to profitability could come at a great cost. Either way, the latest plunge seems to suggest investors are already losing hope. Amazon, the disruptive tech giant, is ready to take Prime Video to the next level under the Jassy era. Let's dive in. Streaming wars winners. Here are the three stocks conquering the content game. Welcome to Timely Investment Research. The streaming wars are far from over, with numerous media and tech firms looking to grab a slice of the action and a bit of market share from the great Netflix. As it turns out, it's not so easy to thrive in the content game, especially as more streamers pave the way for perhaps the biggest foe to the streaming giants, churn. As the top streamers begin to experience slowed growth, the key will be retaining the many subscribers brought on in recent years. Undoubtedly, a number of said subscribers likely were drawn in by a few free month promos in addition to new content. With many such promotions long since ended, the content slate needs to be fresh enough to stop customers from hitting the pause button. As it turns out, it's tough to grow and retain without spending huge sums on content generation. Though the content game is not an easy one to play, unless you've got deep pockets, I do think some streamers are better positioned than others to stay ahead in the streaming industry in the next 3 years. Here are the streaming stocks to watch. Number 1, Netflix. Arguably, Netflix has already won the streaming war, with many of its streaming rivals now under serious pressure. Perhaps Disney CEO Bob Iger put it best, saying Netflix is the gold standard when it comes to streaming content. But how did Netflix get here? Through the years, the company really stepped outside its comfort zone to bring intriguing, unique, and even ambitious content. Three Body Problem was an ambitious undertaking to viewers. Though not every piece of content has stuck, Netflix has essentially become an entertainment staple that I believe has the greatest ability to raise prices, regardless of the circumstances. Whether it's due to inflation, to beef up the content budget, or to increase profitability, Netflix price hikes are just something we've had to bite our lip and pay. Over the past 2 years, Netflix has demonstrated its pricing power, which has helped the company stage an epic comeback. Shares are now up over 245% from their 2022 lows. And though 42.3 times trailing price to earnings is on the expensive side, I do think it's worthy of the premium, especially as it stays relevant among teen audiences. Number 2, Disney. Disney stock really dropped the ball when it reported earnings earlier this week, as it delivered fairly lukewarm guidance. Perhaps the biggest takeaway from the quarter was the firm's plans to make Disney Plus profitable. Indeed, Disney has spent considerable sums to invest in user growth since the pandemic lockdown days. Now it needs its streaming service to finally make good money. Indeed, a profitability push at the expense of content spending may put Disney behind Netflix in the streaming wars. Further, higher prices may be tougher to command than Netflix, especially if the rate of content coming in starts to become less appealing. In a market where you've got to spend money and lose money for quite a while, to make money, investors seem a tad hesitant about where Disney Plus goes from here. I think such fears are mostly unwarranted, especially as Disney joins forces with Warner Bros. Discovery to unlock bundling opportunities. Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max could be a nice combo. However, only time will tell if consumers bite on the bundle. Number 3, Amazon. Amazon is better known for its e-commerce and AWS businesses, but it's also becoming quite a formidable rival in streaming. Prime Video used to be just a nice-to-have as a part of a Prime membership. Now it's starting to punch above its weight class, with the e-commerce juggernaut now asking for a bit more cash to view Prime Video content without ads. Amazon's top boss, Andy Jassy, recently noted that Prime Video can be a profitable business on its own. In that regard, Amazon may already be a few strides ahead of Disney Plus. With more than enough hit content on the platform, Prime Video may just have enough content firepower with franchises such as The Boys to increase the number of ads gradually without losing too many members. And for those who get agitated by the ads, there's always the ad-free version for a few bucks more. All considered, Prime Video looks like a serious candidate to be one of the streaming wars winners. Thanks for spending some time with us today, Timely Investment Research. We're so glad you did. If you found value in today's video, please give us a like, hit that bell icon to never miss an upload, And hey, don't forget to subscribe.